Now, I think a lot of people don't realize the robot vacuum is outdated until they see what the new ones actually do. Because for years, robot vacuums have been more like helpers, not replacements, right? Now, they pick up surface dust, maybe handle light mess, but when it comes to dried stains, sticky floors, carpet cleaning, edges, or even just hair in general, that's where most of them fall apart. And that's exactly where this one is different. This is the ECOVACS DEEBOT X12 OmniCyclone. And this might be the first time I've seen a robot vacuum actually try to fix all of those problems at once. Now, this isn't designed for small apartments or light cleaning. This is actually built for bigger homes, heavy carpet layouts, families with small kids, pets, real daily mess. This is basically the type of home where your current robot vacuum starts showing its limits. Now, let's be honest about what most robot vacuums struggle with. It's not really the dust, right? It's everything else, like dried on spills, sticky messes, edges and corners, carpet that traps debris, and hair wrapping around brushes, and cleaning cycles that takes forever. Now that's when you realize your robot vacuum isn't really cleaning, it's just maintaining. That's why today we're reviewing the ECOVACS X12 OmniCyclone. And basically this model is the brand's flagship model and currently the most high-end model available right now. Now the X12 takes a completely different approach. Instead of just wiping the floor, it actually treats the stain first. This uses FocusJet's stain pre-dissolving technology combined with the OZMO Roller 3.0. So what happens is that it sprays the stain first, breaks it down, and then follows with the pressurized roller scrub. The clean water with cleaning solution is delivered using the dual high-pressure nozzles at 46,000 PA in a continuous 3-second cross-jet pattern to pre-soften the stain. So instead of just wipe and hope, it's break down, scrub, lift, and then clean. And while it's doing that, the roller is constantly being cleaned. So you're not just spreading dirty water all over the place. And I believe that alone is something older robot vacuums simply don't do. And then of course, there's edges, right? Because this is one of those things you don't really notice until you notice it. Most robot vacuums leave that thin, dirty line along the walls. Check yours right now. The X12 uses TruEdge 3.0, which lets it clean much closer and more precisely along edges and corners. So instead of saying, oh, the robot vacuum almost cleaned it, this one actually finishes the job. Now let's talk about carpet, which is where most hybrid robot vacuums struggle, because mixing water and carpet is always risky. Now the X12 solves this with a dry and wet separation system. It has a 15mm mop lift combined with an intelligent carpet strategy. So when it detects carpet, the mop lifts, water stays off the carpet, and it switches into full vacuum mode. Now that means no damp carpets, no weird smells, no accidental damage, which is still a problem with a lot of older systems. Now this also has a blast suction power of 22,000 PA. So any mess on your carpet sucks out dirt really well. Now for those of you who have pets and long hair in your house, hint hint, you already know the real issue isn't cleaning, it's maintenance. The X12 uses ZeroTangle 4.0 designed to reduce hair wrapping around the brush. So instead of constantly pulling hair out by hand, it just keeps going. And honestly, that's one of those features that saves you time every single week. Now for bigger homes, this also includes Power Boost fast charging. It allows for a 13% power replenishment within just a 3-minute wash. So instead of stopping for long periods, it actually charges quickly and continues cleaning, which means less downtime, faster full home cleaning, and fewer interruptions. Now this also has true pass, so if you have like ledges, the X12 will be able to go up those up to 2 centimeters on multiple levels up to 4 centimeters. Now this is where things get really interesting, okay? The X12 uses the Omni Cyclone station, and it's built to reduce long-term maintenance. First of all, it's bagless. So no disposable dust bags. But more importantly, it separates clean water and dirty water. After cleaning, it flushes out the dirty water, it washes the roller system, and then uses hot air drying. That hot air drying part is huge here, because without it, you get smells, bacteria, and you know that wet mop problem over time. This system is designed so you don't have to deal with that. You know what that means? Less maintenance and less stuff you even have to think about, right? And of course, none of this matters if navigation isn't solid. So the X12 is built to move through real homes. It has furniture, tight spaces, so it actually works in daily life, not just in perfect demo conditions, right? Now, this isn't for everyone, okay? If you live in a small space and just need light cleaning, this might be overkill. But if you have a bigger home, deal with real mess, have pets or kids, or feel like your current robot vacuum isn't enough, then this is exactly the type of upgrade that makes sense to you. Now, one important thing you should know before choosing, this actually comes in two versions. The one we have here, which is the OmniCyclone, which has the bagless system, lower long-term costs, and less consumables. And then there's the X12 Pro Omni, which for those of you who are traditional, it uses the dust bag station, and it's more like a set it and forget it. So it really depends on your preference here. Now, if you want lower maintenance costs, go with the Omni Cyclone, of course. And if you want less interaction, go with the Pro Omni. Same cleaning performance, just different station styles. Now, here's the bottom line, okay? The X12 doesn't just clean better. It actually removes the compromise you've gotten used to. It actually handles real stains, clean edges properly, separates wet and dry cleaning, keeps itself cleaner, and reduces maintenance. And I think that's the biggest shift here. Because once you see what it does, your current robot vacuum might still work, sure, but it's definitely not keeping up anymore. And all you do is basically clean the vacuum. In this case, it does all of that for you. Now, if you want to get one of these, I'll link this down below, so go ahead and check it out. Now, if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more tests, let me know in the comments as well. Make sure to subscribe so that you can see those tests. Make sure to hit that like button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.